My name is Bobby Usazua, and I'm really happy to be in today's London outing for Dr. Asue, who has really given me the very good light of what his plans are if he comes to the office come September. And I'm really happy because I remember some 8 years ago when Obaseki came also to tell us more about how Edo is going to be transformed. He has did a lot. Obaseki did a lot. Because back there in Woolwich, when Obaseki came, he gave us a very detailed thing. Now what he made in the office is something shocking. But he promised that if we supporting him and doing everything we can, he will turn Edo around. And he has done a lot. And that is the testimony I'm seeing from even directly from Dr. Asue now. He's talking more about Obaseki. He's going to build on that legacy. He said he's going to transform Benin like into a Benin city, Edo state, into a place from the zero hour we used to be to a very sound and perfect state to be. I'm really impressed to see what he was saying today. He has also said one thing which touched my heart, that the poverty in Edo state today is alarming. That even the richest person in London today is almost like one of the richest person in Edo state. But he has come to say, let us be creative, bring back investors, bring up some tourism home. Let we in Diaspora give this support that Edo state need with our thinking, with our support, with our creativity. Him there to support, give an open hand to work. Edo state come up well and more better than what it is now. And I'm really impressed with his submission. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You're wonderful.
Well, absolutely. I think he's the best amongst the three major candidates. Fair enough, we have more than three candidates, but he's way ahead of the other candidates. And I think, if he's elected, we're in safe hands. Everyone that likes Edo, really truly likes Edo, should vote for Asue Ighodalo, because he's the man that will continue the good things Obaseki has done. And I'll tell you something, right? The last time before 2 weeks ago, I was in London for 4 years and went back to Nigeria a couple of weeks ago, and I was amazed. The landscape, a lot of things has changed. Good roads.
That's Edo State.
Edo State, Benin, it's something else. It's something else, trust me. Well, I think Obaseki is a man. He has foresight. He has everything. His pedigree is good. He's worked for the government for 16 straight years, so he knows what governance is all about. And I think he's the right man for this time. Nigeria is a very difficult place as it is. So we need the best brains to take Edo, to move Edo to the next level.
What would be the first thing you would want Asue Ighodalo to do?
Security. Security is paramount. Because I think with security, if he gets the security right, it's a much better effect. Security, from there, every other space opens up.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is Kevin Ide. My friends call me Papi K, so you can call me Papi K. Why the diaspora is important to this election is it's very important, but I will just break it why my interest is in the diaspora. My MBA project, my MBA dissertation was on reversing Africa's brain drain. So all we need to do is localize it to Nigeria, localize it to Edo State. We've already done it, there's a template. I need to work with Asue Ighodalo to make that a reality, and that's why I'm here. Okay. I could ask the question, they're giving it to women as if women I am happy with Obaseki.
Edo Connect.
Yeah, I'm happy with Obaseki, but not fully because I told him about this thing, reversing Nigeria's brain drain, and he invited me to Benin. I got to Benin, I didn't see him. So that was a wasted trip. But I need someone that believes in me and work with them, not for the short term, the long term, to make it a reality. It's something that must be done. He spoke about them, he talked about China, talked about Vietnam, talked about India, and the diaspora. They are the ones that have the power, but we can't vote. You see the irony?
Yeah, I'm Mr. Aime Henry, current president of Benin Union, United Kingdom. We're here to interface with the PDP governorship aspirant and his running mate, Dr. Asue Ighodalo and Barrister Ogie. It has been a very wonderful session. We have listened to the candidate. He was very convincing. He talks about the greatness of Edo, and indeed we are a very great people from a great nation. We are sons and daughters of the greatest kingdom on earth, and politics is a very delicate area to dwell on. I am here not in capacity of the President of the Union. I'm here in my personal capacity to listen to someone that I kind of think has got the wherewithal to take those State to the next level. I am not a political player. I don't play party politics, but I have a stake in Edos State. Edos State is my home, and anything that will make it a place that we will be proud of is what I will support. Now, I don't want to be seen as someone supporting one particular candidate or the other, but you got to listen to people, you got to hear people out, and you got to visualize how well prepared they are for this huge task of taking Edo State to the next level. If I may just say something briefly about the present governor and the soon-to-be governor, Mr. Obaseki. I think his ideology has been very, very true and positive for Edo State. It takes time to understand that man's vision, but I do feel that just like the candidate said earlier on, over the years to come, though people will come to realize that President Obaseki meant well for our state. I mean, there will always be issues. No man is perfect. I don't think he is perfect either. But I think he's done his very best to move our state forward. Now, what is important? What is important in this critical time of the state of Edo is to understand that we have to have what we call continuity. Now, it might sound as if what I'm saying move over from Godwin to Ighodalo. That's not actually my message, but what I'm saying is we cannot go back. We have to move forward. Now, Obaseki has set the standard. We need someone who will take it a bit further. And having listened to Dr. Asue Ighodalo, I think he's got the quality, I think he's got the experience, I think he's got the knowledge. Now, I want to say this, Edo people, we are a very conscientious people. We know a thing when we see one, and I want to believe that Edo people will come together and make the right choice come September this year. Look, this time next year, the country that we live in, United Kingdom, will be going to the ballot to vote for the next government. And it is very, very critical. Democracy is a thing that we've been gifted. We have to seize it. We have to use it to change the narrative of our state. And like the candidate said, if Nigerians don't want to move forward, we as Edo people will move forward. So for those who are in my beautiful state, Edo State, who are thinking, what's the need to get engaged? I tell you, every vote must count at this election. And I hope you will pick up your ballot, and on that voting day you will line up and do your civic voting. And in the end, Edo will present or will be giving someone who will lead us to the next level. Now, we cannot say so much, or I cannot end any speech without referencing the greatest king on earth, or Bernard or Bayere the second. And thank you, Mr. Lays, for what you do in our community. I can't thank you enough. You've taken Edo to the next generation. Keep doing it. You know what? The reward is sometimes not financial, but it's cool. And the Father will recognize you. You know, you're not a teacher that will say your reward is in heaven. Your reward will surely meet you very soon here on earth. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and God bless you, my brother.
My name is Chief Bankole Allen Agbodino. I'm the African Union President. The Diaspora is so crucial because we send money back home and we fund our family back home. And if you look at the money that has been sent to Nigeria, about 20% of that goes to Edos State. So if I have a good governance in Edos State, it means I will be able to spend more of my money to myself and my immediate family rather than, then I will be sending a little bit more than what I'm doing right now.
How impressed were you watching Asue Ighodalo?
I was very impressed. And I'm not surprised they call him follow the Maui Sabi. He spoke eloquently and he told us exactly. He told us, first of all, gave us a scenario of what the state is, where the state economically is at the moment, and Nigeria as a whole. Then he now gave us a background of what he's going to do, when he becomes the governor of Edos State. Very impressive. I like Governor Obaseki. I've seen everything, especially the civil service reform. I mean, Edo State is about the only state, it's not about, it's the only state in Nigeria currently that's paying 70,000 naira minimum wage. Even the federal government is finding it difficult to pay 62,000 naira. So, for all the road in Sabongida Ora right now, from Sobe to Sabongida Ora, is being tied. That road has been abandoned for many years, and the civil service reform. If you remember those tall buildings in Sapele Road, civil service secretariat that has been abandoned for many years. He has republished it to a state of one of the best in the country. If it has been a part of the economic team, they obviously they know exactly where it's like a blueprint. So you'll be able to follow that blueprint. That's why we want continuity. A foundation has been laid. We want somebody who will take us who will complete the foundation. If not completed, but at least taking us to the next stage.
I met him recently, about a week or two ago in Benin. We just met in a pharmacy and we spoke and I was very impressed. And so, I'm based in London here, so I heard he was coming here. And I thought, yes, why not?
Very nice. Right there. Does it symbolize something new in Nigerian politics that is not business as usual?
Again, I would say that's what I feel. I do not know. I'm not based in Nigeria, so I wouldn't know everything in that way like that. Generally, just like how many people work for Obi, for presidency and all, that feeling, you just have that gut feeling and say, you know what, this is our guy, let's see what happens.
I'll tell you this, Nigerian politics have come of age. We can't dissociate the diasporas from Nigerian politics. Diasporas have great stake in the politics and other sectors, other areas of Nigeria. For Nigeria to develop fully, you can't put the diaspora at the background. We need to be integrated into the happenings in Nigeria. Remember, the diasporas have investment in Nigeria, they have their families in Nigeria. They spend so much transferring foreign currencies back home to develop their families and their businesses. So the diasporas have a great stake in Nigerian politics. That's why I think the diasporas have a better place in the position to help Nigeria grow politically. Thank you.
Yeah, first of all, I'm Honorable Agbowidi, former Vice Chairman of the Oka Local Government Council. Now based here in the UK. Yes, it's a good question. Why is the diaspora so important? It's so important because of the remittance. The amount of money that we put in Benin City contribute a lot. We don't take from Benin, we put every year. For example, in January I was in Benin with 5 of my friends. No one left here with less than 7 million Nigerian money, naira.
but we came here with 20 naira, which we gave them at the airport. We spent everything out there. Work here, spend it there. So invariably, the economy of Benin is moving, is bubbling because of the diaspora. There's no doubt that we contribute a lot, and we must detect the pace. Anybody who wants to rule in those states must surely come and present his credential, as he is doing. So whoever don't want to come here and display himself, sell himself, is left for that person. We've decided, and with what he's talking today, you can see the fluent in him. He's a man that is intelligent, and this is what we need. We don't need his money, we don't need appointments, but we need someone that can really better the life of our people. We care about our people back home.
Well, to be honest with you, Liz, I'll call you Liz. I'm not going to call you. I know you're a Yamu, but I'll call you Liz.
Thank you.
The diaspora, no matter what you want to think about them, they are stakeholders. Stakeholders in the sense that they also have families over there. Someone like me, I have families there. I have businesses there. I have friends there. And I think for me, again, the interest for everything in Edo to go well is particularly of interest and most important to me. So as a diaspora, whatever thing that is out there that will promote the development and best wishes for the state, I'm up for it. I left work now this evening. I finished at about 5:30 and I'm here. I actually reserved my space for this function 2 weeks ago. So, and I'm here. I'm not supporting any political party. I'm the kind of person that goes for the candidate that is the best man for the job. So that's what I'm going to say.
Thank you. As far as you're concerned, is this the best man for the job?
Well, I believe so, because you're looking at his credentials and his CV alone speaks volumes. I'm a big believer of, if you want to come and serve the people, you have to come with capacity. You have to come with some capacity and ability to interface and interact with people and tell them what you can do for them. I think we have gone past that stage where people help you win election, then you put them into a position to go and run things. No, those things don't work anymore. We are in the era now where even if people help you to win election, you sit down and look at the man that you want to put in specific places to work and ask the question, can this man do the job? Does he have the capacity to do the job? Does he have the pedigree? Those are the kind of policies I believe we should be playing now. Not a case of because this man helped me with it. No, like a patronage. I think the patronage system has not taken us anywhere, and we should do it. If I have my way to speak to Asue Ighodalo, that's one of the advice I will give to him. And coincidentally, it's my namesake. My name is Asue Ighodalo, and if you understand what Ighodalo means, it means I'm looking at it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
God bless.
God bless you.
When you look at other candidates in Edo State today, I believe with his CV and his heavy credentials and what he has done in the past as a private entrepreneur, those guys can do what he said he's going to do. Asue is the man that will take Edo State to the next level. I don't think zoning comes into this. We're looking for the best man that will take Edo State of 17 million Edolites to the next level. Ambrose Ali did it. He governed 2 states, Old Bender State, Delta State, and what do you call it, Edo State. He did it practically very well. The same thing with Gomodia. He did it well. This man has what it takes to do it. And I believe he will do well.
Because all of us in the diaspora, we are the breadwinner of our family. We can influence the family. From here, we know the people that are good, and we know that those that are bad. So we can tell our people, please go for this, we take care of them, what the government is supposed to do. We in our brother is now doing it. So this is why we want the best for our states and for our people. Thank you very much.
is Hiabogwe Edunigwe. I'm so much interested in Benin bronzes and artifacts. Myself and my friend Payo Serigi approached the Honeyman Museum and succeeded in getting 72 artifacts to Benin City, in this state. Besides that, I'm also a teacher in this country. I'm an activist in politics anyway.
Thank you.
I love politics because of what it brings to my people and how better my people can be.
Let me ask you quickly. Edo State has become prominent to the politicians. You have been in the community for a long time. Is this a new development that you welcome, and why?
Well, I will not say it's a new development. The last dispensation by 2016, the outgoing governor, His Excellency Governor Asue Ighodalo, came in, he saw the horizon, he saw the ribbon on the street, that the amount of money that leave the shore, the diaspora, pump into Edo State is humongous. And because of that, and they know what it can still bring, hence they are all clamoring to come and talk to the diasporas, because they know how much it is to bring. The investment, the governorship aspirant of PDP, I just talked about it. You realize that the well-being of the people and how it can infect in tourism. He said the governor, like the governor, he said, we come to this to invest our money, bring our friends. If we come to Nigeria once a year or twice a year, imagine somebody spending £1,000 in the country, and that means £1,000, and in the hall today we have over 400 people. If 400 people go to Edo State from diaspora, just from London alone, times £1,000, you know how much that economy will do to Edo State. So that is why they are coming to encourage you to come and invest and to come and visit Edo State.
Thank you. One last question. Are you happy with the governance of the current governor, and do you feel, having listened tonight, that Mr. Ighodalo is the person to either continue or do things better?
For me, I'm happy with the present governor. I know he couldn't finish everything, he cannot finish everything. But one thing I'm happy is that there are capable hands. They are there to take over from him. With the Benin Master Plan, and the Edo State Master Plan, and the current governorship aspirant, and the deputy, Barrister Diogi, who have been the SSG for 8 years, they have actually learned on the job. The governorship aspirant has been the chairman of the Allowed Out Committee. They know we need continuity. When they are talking, you can see they're talking with authority, with confidence. They are being with confidence, they know what they are happening.
Do you feel these are the best candidates, or you want to wait to see the other candidates when they come to diaspora before making up your mind?
Well, as an Edo person, I cannot just say that this is. I want to hear from the aspirants, all the candidates. When they speak to us, we can choose. There are still many people who are undecided. So when they speak to us, we can. Let me say, for now, what we have heard this is, for now, this is the best candidate that has spoken. We have heard.
Till the others
come. Good enough to come to diaspora and take on the diaspora question head on. And I think he's ready for the governance. Thank you.
So how come we have an Edo State that is a different state and is not really pulling the rest of Nigeria? And this, for me, is my favorite slide here today. It just shows the kind of people we are and the kind of people we have brought out of Edo State. Anthony Nahoro, my mentor, great strategist, brilliant politician. At 29 years old, he moved the motion for the independence of Nigeria. The greatest parliamentarian that Nigeria has ever produced. Many of you know Charlie Pompey, I think it's closer to many of you here. Creativity comes out of the Edo State. What about Victor, the footballer? I thought Manchester United would buy him. We can afford it. There are one of the greatest gynecologists in the world. People don't acknowledge the first dean of the Faculty of Medicine, UPTH, Professor Tiami Ubedo Sake. world without technologies. And then we have Rima.
It was only BDC that was supplying electricity. Remember the meeting the governor had with the MD of BDC? It was national television, where the governor told the woman, if you cannot provide electricity for my people, allow us to find other sources of electricity. That was the beginning of the fight between BDC and Edo State government.